Enjoy responsibly.
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Mike Wilbon. Scientists have found a way to supercharge aging cells. Tony, what does that mean for us?
Tony Kornheiser, 50 more years of PTI. Up top, 50? 50.
50.
Supercharged aging cells. What do you get?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Do you get to lay down in a hyperbaric chamber and feel the supercharging and feel yourself getting younger?
You know, I started going into hyperbaric.
Have you done that really?
A couple of times.
Let me know if it works.
Yeah.
Let me know. Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. In today's episode, the Chiefs are all but done. The Steelers top the Ravens, and the Packers beat Wilbon's Bears. But we begin today with the 12-team college football playoff. It's all set up. The big news is that 10-2 Miami is in, and 10-2 Notre Dame is out, despite Notre Dame being ranked ahead of Miami for weeks and weeks, even though Miami beat Notre Dame head-to-head. Also, 10-3 Alabama is in, despite those 3 losses and a crushing loss to Georgia in the SEC Conference Championship game on Saturday. Wilbon, as you know, I think Notre Dame got completely hosed. What do you think about the teams in the playoffs?
If Alabama had been left out instead, it wouldn't have killed me. But I understand these are close decisions. I'm about one thing. I told you this on your podcast this morning, and I mean it. Head-to-head. If Notre Dame had beat Miami, I don't care when the game was. It's only 12 of them. Put Notre Dame in. But Notre Dame didn't win that game. Miami won that game. So I don't have any problem with the team that won head-to-head. If you're not going to honor head-to-head, what the hell? Then what are you going to honor other than on-the-field competition? I don't care about voting and popularity. We'll get back. I'm going to let you get to Notre Dame. Yeah. Because I'm mad now. Earlier, I wasn't angry. I told you on the podcast this morning it was just about head-to-head. It was. But now Notre Dame has the nerve to come out and criticize the ACC. The nerve when they cozy up to the ACC for their purposes and their benefit over the years. They've won every popularity contest in the history of man. They got the whole world stumping for them, and now they want to whine to the ACC. They're lucky I'm not Jim Phillips, because a statement I would have released would have crushed them forever.
Ask you a question. I thought you were going to hold off until I spoke, but you went.
Now you got the stage. Now you got it.
Okay, so give me a little time here. So the villain in the piece is Virginia. If Virginia had beaten Duke, none of this happened. That's right. Virginia gets in. James Madison is out, and Miami's probably out because an ACC team gets in. That's right. And Notre Dame
the committee wanted to put an ACC team in.
Okay. So when Duke beats Virginia, the committee understands they can't put Duke in with 5 losses. But most of the people on the committee, most of them are ADs and coaches. And they know ADs all around the country, and they don't want to embarrass the ACC.
No.
The ACC's big-time conference, so they want to make sure an ACC team gets in, so they put in Miami because they can't put in Virginia. This is the same group of people who week after week after week separated Notre Dame from Miami, even though it may have been wrong, but that's what they did week after week. So you can ask this question fairly. What did Miami do last week to move ahead of Notre Dame? The answer is nothing, because they didn't play.
Committee members got memories.
Let me get to head-to-head.
August.
Let me get to head-to-head. And I understand it. Miami played a home game against Notre Dame, beat them by 3 points. That's not a crushing defeat. 3 points. That was in August. It is now December. Since then, Notre Dame won 10 games in a row, and Miami lost 2 games to weaker opponents, unranked opponents. Notre Dame's losses are far better because 2 teams are in the tournament.
Who they beat? Miami's got more impressive victories than Notre Dame.
Well, they have the victory they have that's more impressive is Notre Dame. Is Notre Dame. I honestly think that Notre Dame got hosed because they're not in a conference, really. They play footsie with a conference.
They cozy up when it benefits them.
They're not really in it.
And then criticize them today.
I understand that.
Hypocritical.
Let me go to Alabama.
Because
Alabama's important in this. They're important.
We both have maybe left them.
They could have left Alabama out. Alabama has 3 losses, including a terrible loss to Georgia. I mean, they got destroyed. But the committee anticipated that. They put Alabama ahead of Notre Dame for no apparent reason to tell everybody, if you get to a conference championship game, we're not going to boot you because you're playing in it, whereas A&M and Oklahoma and Ole Miss, they're not playing.
Mention one quick thing.
Yes.
Head to head. I know you for a long time. You believe in what happens in the field of play.
I do. I do. But I think there's some nuance to it because it happened so long ago.
Wasn't that long ago? So this
August.
Football season's only 4 months long.
It was August.
August the last day. September, October, November. That's it. That's
December. Have you been outside lately? It's freezing.
I was outside.
It's different than August.
By the way, how hypocritical is Notre Dame? Let me, the ACC, as long as I get my paycheck and then behave like this.
To be fair,
To be
fair, you've hated Notre Dame your whole life.
And you loved them, and you stumped for them. I admit to
hate them.
Now I hate them today. I'm glad they're home. I'm glad they're going nowhere. No playoffs.
The show is going to end. We're not doing any more stories.
Get out, Notre Dame.
Going on and on and on.
Please.
You hate them.
I do hate them.
Go ahead.
Today more than ever.
Read.
And I got reason.
Read.
And I got support.
Read.
Huh? Hate Notre Dame. Yeah, boo. Move to the AFC now. The Steelers beat the Ravens in Baltimore to move atop the AFC North. Jaguars beat the Colts to take control of the AFC South in a game. Daniel Jones injuries Achilles out for the season. The Texans are game back after beating the Chiefs last night, sending them all but out of the playoffs. And the Bills beat the Bengals ahead of Buffalo's big showdown at New England Sunday. Which AFC team then had the biggest win?
It's not the biggest win, it's the biggest loss. Kansas City had the biggest loss. Kansas City is now out of, they're not getting in the playoffs. For the first time since, 2014. In the interim, they won 3 Super Bowls and they were in 5. So much for your years of dynasty of 1, because they had a real dynasty.
Great run.
They had a real dynasty. Every time I've watched Kansas City this year and they've lost, it's the same thing. Patrick Mahomes throws a perfect pass and somebody drops it. My God. Drop after drop
22 drops. It seems more like that this season.
Drop after drop after drop. So now Andy Reid has to figure out how to retool that team, and he also has to figure out, does he want to keep coaching? Yeah. If you ask me what is the biggest win, I'm going to go pretty much off the board where you're concerned. I actually think it might be Buffalo, because Joe Burrow was having his way with them until those 2 crazy back-to-back interceptions. Yeah. And then, now it's snowing, the weather is awful. Josh Allen takes over the game. Josh Allen gives an MVP performance, and maybe the Bills found something.
I don't disagree with you on either one of those points. Kansas City's the big story in the AFC. These guys are worthy, long-time, dominant, impressive, charismatic.
What do you think he used? What do you think he used?
Well, they don't have much in the way of offense. They remind me a lot of my Bears teams. They'll hit you in the mouth. How about the hitting in that game last night? The popping in that game. Things were flying off people's helmets last night.
I don't want to be accused of recency bias, but when I watched that, I honestly thought that could be a Super Bowl team. They have held, I think in succession, Buffalo, Indianapolis, and Kansas City to a total of 45. If you're holding somebody at 15, you only have to score.
But I'm going to agree with
18.
you on the other point, too. I thought Buffalo reestablishing itself, if that's what they did. They weren't home. But Cincinnati, you thought Joe Burrow was going to deliver.
I was going to win it.
And it did. I was starting to sway. It looked like he was. He has these bizarre interceptions that...
What did you think of Pittsburgh and Baltimore?
Baltimore is done too. I think they are. And here's why. One, for 6 to 8 weeks, I thought Lamar Jackson is not that Lamar Jackson.
You can see it.
Maybe he will be again next year.
Not
maybe.
Now. Not now.
But not now.
Not now.
And I don't think they're good enough.
Not now.
And I don't think Pittsburgh's good enough either. So I'm kind of sliding.
But it quiets the drumbeat about Mike Tomlin a little bit. And Aaron Rodgers was good. Aaron Rodgers was very good in that game. He was very good.
The call against the Ravens, is that a touchdown or not?
I didn't think it was. Did you?
It's a hard one.
I didn't.
I kind of thought it was like he swayed on that.
And Indianapolis, which started out, they're done. They're done.
Okay, maybe this rookie from Notre Dame.
No.
I can root for him because he ain't there. Maybe he's pretty good. Maybe he can hold the fort. They're not out of it.
I think they're out of it. They're trending out of it. Let's move now to the NFC and talk about impressive wins yesterday. The Rams crushed Arizona